We are live on YouTube from the Payun district of Banchang. Have reports of an explosion at the Maptaphut industrial area, oil and gas refinery. Have a fire at one of the oil tank facilities. That's the reports that we're hearing, and we thought we would bring a little live video from our viewpoint here at the upper deck. So you are watching live. Obviously, we have a fire in the Maptaphut district. Hopefully, they will be able to contain it. Zooming in here. I was actually taking a nap at the time, but Nam Yen said she heard what she thought was thunder, scared the dogs, but it wasn't thunder. It was the initial explosion, I guess. There's a lot of footage on Facebook from people right in the area of Maptaphut. We are some distance away, but we do have a pretty good view here. Hopefully they will be able to contain the fire. So the plume is pretty large there. Went ahead and went live with the smartphone here so I could zoom in. But, those are some pretty large oil tank holders out there at Maptaphut. I don't know how many liters or gallons will be in one, but they're really, really large. Hopefully it'll be contained to just the one container. Okay, there's Nam Yen in the chat. So we are live. You can see the video okay? It's not okay. Let me zoom in and see if you can see it okay. Whoa, that's really zoomed. You see that? Zoomed in, it's not too good a quality. Anyway, I just thought I'd go live real quick on YouTube for those that follow me in the area that may not be aware of this live fire. Not sure how they contain an oil fire like that. They've got safety precautions and some kind of a plan in place. Kind of scary. Being this close to it. It's a pretty good view of it right there. Wow. This just happened, what, about an hour ago? About an hour ago, the explosion. So Yen said that all of the dogs reacted to the explosion. Oh, sorry guys, trying to get the zoom here. Got a decent angle. What time is it right now, baby? About 1 p.m.? Near 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We are live from Banchang district near Payun Beach, and we are looking at the Maptaphut industrial area where we have a current fire in one of the oil tankers. Yen said there was a loud explosion about an hour ago. The dogs got scared, came into the house. trying to get a live view of it here. Hopefully they will be able to contain this thing. There's obviously a lot of oil tank holders in that same area, so keep it to the one container hopefully. And I don't know if they have to basically let the oil burn off. I think that would be pretty difficult to even attempt to get it put out. Maybe try to protect the other tankers in the surrounding area from catching, but you can see there's a large plume there. From Pala Beach, yeah, I'm sure you could see it for a long, long ways. It's right on the coast. I saw the photos up close that people are putting on Facebook, and some little short videos, and the fire's right near the coast. So the Maptaphut pier and everything goes way out into the sea there for offloading oil. But a lot of the tankers are right there on the beach. So anyway, if you weren't aware, we have a situation at Maptaphut industrial area here in near the Banchang area, and now you are, YouTube audience. So I thought I'd go live real quick. You can see the plume there at the lowest levels. Doesn't seem to be any let up in the plume smoke, and it's developing its own cloud there. The wind is kind of out of the west, so might be driving the cloud towards, or Rayong, towards the east. I can only imagine the heat that comes off of that thing, so I would be concerned about any spillover fires to other tankers. It's a big oil and gas refinery center out there, so this is very alarming. Hello, Sue Rowan. Can you see everything okay, Sue, when we zoom in there? Gary's in the house. That's what I would think. Gary says it will take a while for it to be contained. I would think that there would be certain protocols that they would have in place for this exact scenario with a large oil tanker on fire like that. You don't want to risk the lives of the first responders and the firefighters and all that. So I'm sure they have, like I say, protocols already in place to kind of protect the surrounding area, do what they can. I haven't seen any helicopters or anything in the air. It's been going on for about an hour now. But you can see that plume just keeps growing there at ground level. It just keeps putting out more smoke. So part of the protocol may be to just try to contain the surrounding areas of that particular tank and keep them cooler, or try to keep the temperature around the fire as cool as you can, and then let that oil burn off. I don't really know what the hell else you could do to stop that large of an oil fire, but then again, I'm no expert on it. We need Ed Gilchrist from Kentucky in the house, one of our audience members that has a lot of experience with this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the reason I went live with the smartphone here, is so I could zoom in. Now we may lose, video quality when we zoom in like this, but it does give you the perspective of the size of the fire. So, say very, very alarming. We live this close to it. If you weren't in earlier, I was actually taking a nap at the time, so I didn't hear anything, but I woke up, came downstairs, and Namien told me about it. I think I might have heard what I thought was thunder, but we had some rain a couple days ago. We haven't had any rain since then. We're hoping we'd get several days of rain because it's been so dry, but we just had that one day of rain and about a half-inch total, so it wasn't a big monsoon break or anything. The temperatures have cooled off quite a bit from where we were, but But yeah, it might have been the explosion that kind of woke me up from my nap that I thought was thunder. But nevertheless, that's not what it was. Pretty alarming. Say there's lots of, hey, there's English teacher Peter Berry in the house. Hey, teacher. Yeah, this is, you're probably aware of the Maptaphut industrial area. It's one of the largest, if not the largest, oil and gas refineries in Thailand, up here in Rayong province. We're on our upper balcony here, facing the southeast towards the coast. And yeah, we have a live oil tank fire. So I thought I'd jump on real quick. Really wasn't planning on doing anything on YouTube today, but I've seen people are putting out the word of caution on Facebook. So it's pretty much flooded in our area on Facebook. There's a lot of people that work out there, guys. I think, 20, 30,000 people probably. I mean, it's such a huge industrial area, and it's not only oil and gas. There's a lot of large facilities out in that area, but oil and gas and chemicals and everything that's derived from oil is really, really prevalent out there. So this particular oil tank is currently on fire. So I'm not going to stream too long. I'll be able to share this on social media. Maybe some people will be able to pick it up and have family in the area or whatever and just send out words of caution about it. I would definitely avoid the Maptaphut area. I'm sure that the government is putting out that notice, and I don't know if there's any evacuations just out of an abundance of caution, but I would think, like I say, there's all kinds of protocols that they already have in place in case something like this occurs, because there's a tremendous amount of oil tanks out there, a lot of storage, a lot of, petro, and a lot of flammables, right? So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and close out this stream. We're at almost 13 minutes. Yeah, I hope so as well. The early photos that we saw, Sue, it looked like, people were pretty up close to it when they took the photos. I didn't see any outward explosion. It more looked like the tank, oil tank, was burning from the top side kind of thing. It didn't look like the walls of it had blown off or anything like that. So, maybe it was more of a small spark or something that caused the initial fire. I don't really know, but as you can see with the continuation of the new plume of smoke, it's definitely still burning. So we'll hope for the best. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Teacher Thomas Thailand on YouTube, live from Ban Chang district of Rayong. We have a live fire at the Maptaphut industrial area. So share this video. Gasoline tank on fire at Thai Tank Terminal. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Sid. Yes, in Maptaphut we are alive, Pancham, and it is just after 1 p.m. 1:21 p.m. on Thursday, the 9th of May. So if you know anybody that's driving through this area, I would tell them to avoid the Maptaphut industrial area and just take an abundance of caution. So we definitely have a fire, and obviously there would be potential for too much heat to some of the other tankers or some of the other flammable liquids in the area. So I'm sure they're going to do everything they can to avoid any possible injuries from anybody traveling through the area or anybody working there. And maybe some of the factories and stuff will be evacuated. But appreciate you guys tuning in. That's all I got for now. If something else happens, we get any word further, we'll jump back on and put some information out on YouTube. Yeah, Sid Johnson, very, very good local guy there, Sue. All right, thank you guys very much. This is Teacher Thomas Thailand on YouTube. Stay safe out there. Stay safe. We're going to close this one out for now. Peace and love to everyone. Oh, wait a minute. We got a good comment here, informational comment from a local Sid in the chat. Got some updated information. Says the area has been evacuated and the terminal has been shut down. All Rayong hospitals are on high alert. Thank you so much for that, Sid. Well, there you go, guys. There's a lot of people that are following the news. Like I say, Facebook is just loaded up with information. A lot of it's in Thai, but obviously a lot of us have Thai partners. Translating this news as fast as we can. Really appreciate that, Sid. Let me repeat that comment for the audience one more time. We are live from the Banchang district. We are looking southeast at the Maptaphut industrial area, oil and gas refineries. There is an oil tank holder that's on fire, and Sid has just given us a comment that the area has been evacuated and the terminal has been shut down. All Rayong hospitals are on high alert. So keep us in your thoughts and prayers. Think about all the people out here at Maptaphut industrial area. Lots of jobs out there, guys. Good thing they're doing the evacuations. Let's hope that there's no injuries and that they'll be able to contain this without any further fires. Thank you so much for that comment, Sid. Okay, I'm going to sign out. Anything new comes up, we got a great view from the balcony. I'll come back live if needed. Feel free to share this video. We're at 17 minutes. Thank you very much. Teacher Thomas, Thailand. Nam Yin. From beautiful Banchang, we are out.